Welcome aboard for another video.
Thanks, Conductor Keith. All right, so this is Vion. Vion in South Africa. Well, actually, this is not Vion. This represents Vion on my railway. Vion wants us to do something for him, so that's what we're going to do. Right?
Right.
So I'm here at Michael Franklin's in Carleton Place. As you can guess, that's Michael Franklin. He's not an interloper. And Vion down in South Africa has been pestering about live steam for a while, because since my heart surgery in September and before that, I haven't done a lot of live steam. This is the LGB Frank S locomotive, right? Why don't you tell me about this locomotive, what you know about it? Am I putting you on the spot?
No, yeah. Well, LGB contracted with Aster in Japan, which is a very good quality, train manufacturer, model train manufacturer, to build about 3,000 of these locomotives in 1986, 1987 period. And they're butane internal fired. I bought it a couple of months ago from an American collector, and it hasn't been used very much. It's quite pristine. But back in 1988, I actually owned one of the early models of this.
Here is Michael in 1988.
Well, I guess this is an early model too, but in that they're all the same time period. You can cut that out. I owned one 50 years ago, and 45 years ago, and I quite enjoyed it. It was a lovely locomotive, and when I saw it was available, and they're very rare, they don't come up on eBay very often, I purchased it. And we've run it 3 or 4 times in a couple of videos, and it's very reliable.
It's an awesome engine.
It
is a little different. I find it a little different. So, Vion, for you, buddy, we're going to walk through firing this thing up, and then we're going to run it.
Yeah. It is not RC controlled yet, although there is the ability to put a servo on the reverser. But the gas gauge is not very easy to convert. So the lever here is direction control. Steam regulation is this knob back here, and this is the gas flow. Real clunky knobs. Steam gauge is mounted conveniently here on the roof.
It's convenient, but it looks kind of weird.
Yeah,
although I actually do find it convenient.
Yeah. The end of the boiler is a sight glass, so you can watch your water usage.
That's kind of like a Willesco, or I really like that too. It's nice and big. So in there's a water tank to put water around your butane tank, which helps regulate the temperature of the butane tank, and then helps with gas flow, right?
Right. Well, this little tank here is for steam oil, for the lubricator.
Yeah.
And in the smoke box is another tank, which collects the condensate from the steam being exhausted, which makes it a fairly clean locomotive. It doesn't spout water or oily water when you're running it. It doesn't dribble it along the floor, so it's very nice and clean to run. So the procedure that I use is that fill with water, fill with gas, fill the oil lubricator, and then do the running mechanism with light oil.
Distilled water only.
Correct. First thing we do is remove any moisture or water that's condensed in the bottom of the tank from previous running. It'd be a lot more convenient to have a drain for that. Finally, we look at the condensate tank. And I think in all the times that I've tried, I've never pulled any water out there, so it just boils it off when it's running. And finally...
Sorry. Birds. There goes the cat. Cat's like, I'm out of here. See, I see that. And the cat's like, goodbye. Well, that sounds better. Oh, well, here comes the hand of God. Your engine wants to go. Ah, you silly people with your complicated engines. Here it is overhauling my Mammoth Bolton RC diesel. Well, Michael, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Great engine, runs really smooth. I love watching it run. It ran a good long time out here in the heat too. How long do you think?
It was over 20 minutes, I think.
About 20. Yeah, it seemed like a good long run
Yeah.
for a small boilered engine. And there was no problems. Well, other than ones we created.
Yeah, turning the gas off.
Yes, at one point I'm like, oh, let's slow it down a bit. Oops, I turned the gas off. Yeah, no. Anyway, so Vian, I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope everybody else that watched it enjoyed it. And do you think we should wish them all a good day or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good day, folks.
Thanks for dropping by.